Greg Russell, NBC Detroit.
Hi.
Hello.
John Dylan, how are you both?
Very well, thank you.
Great. Thanks.
Good to see you. And enjoyed the movie. Very, great performances from both. And I mean, just so intense. And I'll just start with your character, Sean. I mean, here's this guy who, you can really tell he's, a nice guy, deep down, but for some reason, just always winds up getting into just weird and unbelievable predicaments, right?
Yeah, I mean, one of the themes in the movie is about the kind of corrosive quality of deception, and the great deceivers typically deceive themselves, and so while so much of what he does may be awful, there is still a beating heart in every awful person.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
No, that's for sure. And Dylan, like for your character, I mean, we see her starting out as a little girl, growing up, and the truth is she could have easily fell into the same type of situation, but the character was just determined to do something different with her life.
Yes, I mean, after meeting Jennifer, it's kind of crazy like you would never guess that she had this traumatic past. She's just like the biggest light, so resilient and strong, and I think reading her book and then the script and being with her, the biggest thing for her, like she just wanted an honest relationship with her father, and he couldn't give that to her. So she found it elsewhere in journalism. Thankfully, I do have a transparent relationship with my dad, so it was hard to relate. But I can imagine the hurt that causes.
No, absolutely. And then just with going along with what you said, Sean, you're also the director of this film. Talk a little bit about directing yourself as well as your daughter.
It was interesting because when I had not ever wanted to direct and act at the same time and had never done it before. And I'll spare you the story on how that happened. But one of the things that I was surprised by, and just it hadn't occurred to me, is that by being the principal other actor in support of her leading Jennifer, I didn't have two actors' egos to navigate. And so that saved a lot of energy to focus in the direction. I knew I could bring the foundational stuff I needed to bring, get that done with, and really put the focus on Dylan, not simply because it's Dylan, but because it should be on Jennifer's story and making sure that we have a real full Jennifer. And so that was, that was one of the only things that made it an easier job, but it was a big thing.
I can imagine. Fantastic. And I would say, Dylan, of course, as parents, we're directing our kids from the day they're born, really telling them what to do and how to do it. What was it like working with your dad in this movie, having him as your director?
It felt surprisingly so natural and seamless. And, I'm an adult. I'm 30 years old. Like, I don't live under his roof anymore, but I felt like I came on set and he really respected me as a person and as an actor. And I felt we're good collaborators. And I think what made that easier was that we were really on the same page with a lot of the choices for the film.
Well, fantastic. Like I said, excellent job all the way around. You two need to do another one together. Also, thanks for putting the classics in, Sean Penn and Bob Seger. All right. Love it.
Thank you.
Thank you.
You guys take care.
You too.
You too.
Bye-bye.